everyone! Today I'm gonna show you what's inside my personal makeup kit. So this is totally random. The people here at the studio just saw me bring my personal makeup kit today with me, and they thought of making me film this video so that I could show you guys personally what I use when I need to do my makeup. So, as you can see, it's super gulo inside. Ayan, magulo siya talaga. But everything that I have in here are my staples and the stuff that I usually reach out for nowadays. So, let's open it. At the top are the tools. So, let's start with the tools. We have the Soft Beauty Velvet Sponges, which are so efficient, especially for retouching because there's a smaller one that you can use for your under eye. And of course, I just did my makeup, so don't expect these to be clean. We have the Soft Beauty sponges as well. So we have the mini sponge and the regular size sponge. And then we have the Soft Beauty brushes. These aren't available in the market yet, but as you can see, they're already branded Soft, and I've been road testing them for the past few months. I already know what I'm going to mass produce, so watch out for those. But you can see the ones that are my favorites, like this stippling cream blush and the blush brush, which I love so much. So that's really soon, guys. I also have an eyelash curler, which is also a prototype from one of our suppliers. I like the functionality, but I feel like it's too tacky with this design, so we're gonna rediscover and see what we can do with this. Pero yung function niya is already very good. So those are our tools. Now moving on to actual products or consumables. This product isn't new to you guys. You already know my go-to primer is the Ellana Sunlit Bloom Primer with SPF 30. It enhances my SPF, so with added protection na rin siya. This is perfect for people that needs a little bit of color correcting because it is a color correcting primer and it is also a hydrating primer. So for me personally, my skin's really dry. Plus, it kind of looks dull sometimes, especially when I lack sleep. So this is what I use. And a product that I've been loving lately, I actually gave my daughter one because it's so good, is the Vice Cosmetics Invisible Shield. Their sunscreen, so good, invisible under makeup, doesn't make us tear up, considering that my daughter has really sensitive eyes. So if you guys haven't checked this product out yet, I know it's fairly new to the market. They just sent this to me. You should go ahead and check it out. It's a really affordable, lightweight, invisible sunscreen. For foundations or base products, I have two in my kit right now. So the Maybelline Lumi Matte in 120. You already know that I use this a lot. So out of all the shades of Maybelline that are available in the Filipino market, this is the one that I know is okay for my undertone as someone who's cool. Although I believe this is marketed as neutral, pero okay na rin siya. And then I have my go-to Dior Skin Glow Cushion, which is a hydrating cushion. This is the one that I'm using today. It's very lightweight, also looks like real skin. This is just my go-to whenever I need to be out and about, essentially. For blushes, I currently have two ones in my rotation. That's like my favorite. The first one is the Rare Beauty Cream Blush. Here it is. It's so used, as you can see. I don't even have the sticker anymore, but I believe the shade is Nearly Berry. So this is a cream blush. I use this directly on my skin if I don't use any base, or I use it to underpaint. And my powder blush, the one that I'm using right now, the one that you can see right now, is this one from Benefit in the shade Moone. It's like a rich plum berry shade. Perfect for cool undertones or deep undertones just like me. For contour, a lot of people know about this already. This is the Etude Contour. I believe that this product line comes in 3 different variants, but this is the one that I choose. It's the number 1. So what I use for my nose is the lighter one. And then for the perimeters of my face, I use this one. For setting powder, an oldie but a goodie, the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. Doesn't need any introduction or any words at all. Super sold all the time. Go get it if you haven't yet. I used 3 products today for my brows. I used a brow gel, which is the Got2b glue, but it's not in my kit because it isn't mine. I just had to borrow some here from the studio because I forgot to bring mine. But I usually use the Benefit Brow Gel, the ABH Brow Gel, or the one from Absidy Beauty. I am a brow gel girly, can't live without it because my brows are really messy and you know, they're growing towards different directions. Plus, they are a little thicker than most people, so I really need a brow gel. But for my drawing product, I used 2 products today. So I started with the Benefit pencil first. This is called their Precisely My Brow Pencil. If you've watched my live streams and videos in the past, you know that I always recommend this simply because, well, for 2 reasons. One being that it's in cool gray, which is perfect because it matches the natural color of my brows and my hair. They have a lot of shades available for different undertones and seasons. And then I followed through with the Nongchat Duo Brow and Eyeliner. So this is the brow pen just to add some hair-like strokes, and then this is the eyeliner, but I didn't use the eyeliner today because I just used mascara for today. So speaking of mascara, this is the one that I used. This is from Clio. This is their Kill Lash Super Proof Mascara. It's the long curling variant. So I love me my lashes, but I wasn't having it this morning, so I didn't do and attach my cluster lashes, nor did I use strip lashes. I just did this, curled my lashes with a prototype that I showed you earlier, and then I added this one. And then for concealer, the Kosas Revealer one for my liquid highlight. I don't have any blemishes as of the moment. Well, of course I have blemishes, but I don't really mind. They're not that super dark like my age spots. This is what I just used to liquid highlight my under eye, forehead, and chin. And then for a good fixing spray, just to put the look together, this is the one from Get Ready With Me Cosmetics. This is their new, I believe also improved. It's called All About That Base Life Proof Fixing Spray, but this one is ultra matte, but that's okay because I didn't set my face so much with powder today. And then for my lips, I again forgot to bring lipstick. So the one that I'm using right now is just a combination of some swatches and samples that we have here in the studio that's a little bit deeper in undertone just to match my blush. And that's it. That's what's inside my makeup kit. Maybe we can circle back a few months after this one and let's see if anything changes, because I really like to cycle through the products that I own. If you want to know where I got these products, leave them in the comments. Bye!